Absolutely.
Therapists are providing teletherapy. Treatment facilities are still in business. There is so much out there on the internet as well. I mean, 12-step meetings are still meeting via telehealth. How cool is that?
That's
you could plug into a
amazing.
meeting in Dallas if you wanted.
That's amazing.
So I want to say, like, let's be careful with some of our self-medicating, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I think just, there's the principle of universality, which is helping others help ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And this is that time to be kind and help anyone you can if it's possible, while social distancing.
Absolutely. You're so right.
Well, and when you're helping other folks, you can't think about maybe what's going on in your exact world that's bad for you. You're more focused on what you're doing to help that other person, which, gives you that it's that gift that gives back, because you're lifted, your spirit's lifted, that chemical balance in your brain shifts at that point in time. So it's, what can you do to help others?
Right. I mean, because like you said, we're all in this together. I mean, everybody is in this. And it's scary, but we have to look at, like, what are the blessings? How do we rest and recharge, and what can we do to help others?
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's going back to those core values.
It's true. We've got more resources today than ever before to reach out to people.
Absolutely.
While we have to, stay the fuck home.
Absolutely. I like the idea. I mean, like, exercising. I mean, you can still get out and walk the neighborhood. I've jumped on the trampoline. I've got home weight. We can go back to the basics of jumping jacks and sit-ups. There's so much on social media. So many people are offering free workouts.
Mm-hmm. They sure are.
I've seen so many people, and I think I'm guilty of that since I've stopped going to the gym, obviously. But I think people are sitting home. I find myself eating more. I mean, it's just like, it's been 3 hours since I ate something. Boy, I'm hungry. And, it's going to the pantry and just getting junk food. And I keep finding myself doing that because I'm home. And I don't know if I'm eating because it's
available.
Or stress eating.
Yeah.
Right.
Whatever it is.
And I think we've been so busy going from place to place that we haven't been right in front of the pantry, right? Or I know I get so busy that I sometimes don't eat a meal, but now it's just right here, and I'm so guilty, just like y'all said, of that. So today I'm kind of holding myself accountable. I've written in my planner, like, what are my meals? What are my snacks? Because it can easily get out of control.
Going back to that schedule that you created.
Right. I just think we have to have as much, try to have normalcy in a situation that's not normal.
Mm-hmm.
So there's another business opportunity right there, Jenny. You could create schedules for everybody.
Oh. Sometimes I could probably do a better job for other people. I can create schedules, right?
Girl, please help me. I'll sign up. I'll be here first.
For only 99 cents a month.
Right.
You can schedule. You can schedule a friend.
Reach out to me. I'll create your schedule.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, thank you so much for the tips and your insight to kind of what's going on in Arkansas and I guess the U.S. right now, or the world for that fact, with just the mental state of folks. We hope that you'll stick around. We're moving to another section of our show, and we will definitely want you to come back.
In the meantime, though, where can people find you, Jenny?
You know what? I am located in Maumelle, but www.jennycaldwell.net.
Perfect.
Or 501-442-7652.
Awesome.
With all 5 of our listeners, you're now going to get just blown up with calls.
Going to get
Jenny.
flooded.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. And I'd love to stay on with y'all.
We're going to post we'll post in the comments section or in this show description down below. We'll give you jennycaldwell.net. It's JENNY Caldwell, CALDWELL.net, and we'll post her in the website in the description below, so that if you need some help, or somebody that needs some help, or you've got further questions for Jenny, please reach out to her. She's been amazing. There's lots of folks, thousands of people in Central Arkansas that know her, trust her, and she's changed a lot of lives for the better. So we appreciate you being on, Jenny.
Mm-hmm. Now, moving on to...
Now we're at Tessa's favorite segment of the show. And since this is the first show, I don't know how it's her favorite, but it is.
But it is. It totally is.
It's her favorite. Where are we going, Tess?
we're going to where we're going to talk about shit we're into. Shit we are into.
Shit we're into.
Yeah.
So right now, we're all that social distancing, that isolation. It's changed our lives, Jenny. And, what kind of shit is everybody out there doing at home while they're isolating? What kind of shit are people into? We will tell you what we're into, and we want to see what others are into. But, we know, and I don't know, Jen, I don't know if you guys, have you and Sean, have y'all been watching The Tiger King?
Oh, Lord. Sean started watching it on Saturday, and I was like, I'm not going to get involved in this.
Jenny!
Wait, but I sat down. I missed the first 2 shows, and it's like a shit show that you can't stop watching.
It is.
I have so many
totally
questions. I've got to watch it again. I have so many questions.
But wait, you haven't seen the first 2?
No.
Girl, you got to go back. What are you doing with your life? Go back. Put that in the schedule.
Clearly, I'm just like, I don't even understand this. I mean, I'm so fascinated. It's like a train wreck you can't stop watching.
It's true.
It's a train wreck that hit a passenger plane that also ran into a submarine all at the same time.
Yeah, it's true.
It is the total devastation from so many aspects and so many different lives.
There's murder.
It's the #1 show on Netflix right now.
It is the #1 across the country.
Okay, as someone who loves, I love all things beauty, Tess knows that. In a different life, I would have been an esthetician, but I'm a therapist instead. I can't get past this permanent eyeliner. I just cannot stop with the permanent eyeliner.
It's a lot. I also cannot get over the eyebrow ring that seems to be getting closer and closer to the eyeball every episode. I'm like, it's gonna get in your eye.
I know.
We need a little lift. We need a little Botox there. We need a little something. I don't know.
The hair. Oh, the hair.
Mullets. There's murder.
Yes,
there's
and the
mullets.
color.
There's,
the color.
There's, murder, meth, and mullets.
Yes.
That they could have. That could have been the name of the entire show: Murder, Meth, and Mullets.
And
yes, and the fringe and the sequins.
I still think it would be #1.
It's so fast, y'all. It's so fascinating. I mean, I just can't stop.
I know.
So
us either.
We're 4 episodes in. So we definitely don't want anybody to give us any comments and any spoilers until we're able to watch further. But
we do want your theories,
Jenny. Yeah. Well, we want to know if you're watching this. If you're watching this show and you're watching Small Talk Arkansas today, leave
As
us.
you should be.
You should tell your friends.
Yeah.
If you're not, then I don't know what kind of person you are. Put it in your schedule to tell your
I'm
friends.
going to. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what the diagnoses are, and I don't usually, I don't diagnose my friends. I don't live like that. And I'm like, I've got to rewatch this.
Yeah, but
because
with
I just have so many questions.
It's a playground for you, girl. It's an absolute playground.
Well, addiction's all over. Let's just go ahead and throw that out that there's addiction all over.
I think there's only 7 episodes. Isn't that correct?
I think so.
7 episodes. So, I mean, you can get through this. I mean, I don't know how anybody could sit down and watch it start to finish all the way through or just.
I'm sure that there have been those.
You 2 are the only 2 people I know that didn't sit down and watch it in its entirety.
Oh,
except for me, I missed the first 2.
One episode at a time is about all of the
I mean, I would
murder,
watch more,
mullets,
but
and meth I can handle.
But
we
somebody over here's got to sleep.
And then I had to get on Google, right? Because I had all of these questions, and so I started Googling all sorts of stuff. So, I feel like I'm kind of an expert now. If we want to rehash this on another show.
Oh, we absolutely can.
Well, my question is, after episode 3, did Carol kill her husband Don?
Oh, Sean, my husband, Sean absolutely says yes. And the theory is yes.
I mean, I don't think his plane went down over the Gulf. I don't think that he got kidnapped between here and Costa Rica. I don't think that he, decided just to live a different life in Costa Rica.
It doesn't sound like there was anybody else after him or,
Well, Sean's thing was, how did she have a power of attorney or something in the will that says if he went missing?
In his disappearance. Right. Yeah, his
disappearance.
disappearance.
And so I was like, who has that in there? I've seen a lot, but there's never been anything in his disappearance. That means, to me, that screams like, well, you must be planning for him to disappear, because nobody thinks about somebody disappearing.
Right.
So, my theory is that he came out of a tiger's ass.
That's Sean's theory too. I think that you're probably right.
I mean, somewhere about it, he is a pile of tiger dung somewhere in Big Cat Rescue, whatever the heck the name of the place is. And
100%.
I think she probably, put a rock or if you walk the property today, you'd probably find something that, batshit crazy Carol, put some memento there by this pile of dung that is.
There's a beautiful flower growing out.
That was Dawn, and she's like, I'm going to walk by this and just smile every day.
I could see that.
Have you seen all of the memes from this show?
Oh, there's so many good ones.
Oh, y'all, the memes. I mean, I can't stop with it. I mean, I can't stop.
Tess was saying yesterday, again, she is in the beauty world,
right?
And showed up on hers yesterday was
somebody was they took a mannequin head. I guess they were bored. We can't. The beauty business has been shut down now. They took a mannequin head and gave it the Tiger King mullet. I mean, bleach, buzz sides, everything. It was amazing. And
so they're teaching people at home how to create the Joe Exotic.
Well, I don't know that I would do it at home. You might need a trained.
I mean, I feel like if we can't get to our estheticians, cosmetologists, our nail person, lash people, we're all going to look like this pretty soon. I'll be honest.
This is going to be a real challenge for the tech world, for somebody at Samsung or Apple. All the filters, the Snapchat filters, the things that we, use to make ourselves look better.
Right.
They've been making us look better while we have all of these resources at our hand. Now that we don't, I mean, where does their technology have to go? I think that's the real.
They've got some catching up to do.
The real
right.
test.
Is there a root filter? Is there an eyebrow filter?
My lashes. I'm like, oh.
And then you are going to see what your woman really looks like.
Well, that's vice versa.
Absolutely.
Women are going to see what their men really look like too. We can't all look like Joe Exotic.
Hey, with enough bleach you can.
Enough bleach.
Yeah, it's true.
Enough bleach and enough eyeliner.
Yeah, it's on a piercing gun.
Yep. Oh, girl.
All those earrings. The earrings, I couldn't get past that either. I wanted to count, but I couldn't.
Oh, yeah, I haven't counted either. It's true.
So if you're watching Small Talk Arkansas today and you're watching this on YouTube, we want to know, leave it in the comments below. What shit are you into right now that maybe us or another watcher, listener should check out? We want to know what it is that you're doing at home while you're staying isolated.
And is that shit that we need to be into too?
Should we be into your shit?
Yes. And so, Jenny, thank you so much for joining us today. We sure appreciate you.
So much fun. Thank you for inviting me.
And again, just real quick, let's recap where people can find you online. That's jennycaldwell.net. And we will put the link in the show comments below. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Jenny. Hope you can come back. We'd love to have you again.
Oh, I would love to come back.
All right.
Thanks
you.
so much. Talk to you later.
Have a great day.
All right, you too.
Bye.
All right. Well, again, this was our first show, and it's Monday, March the 30th.
It is.
It happens to be Reagan Martin, my firstborn, my first baby. This is her 24th birthday today.
Happy birthday, Reagan.
Happy birthday, Reagan. And for your birthday, you get a podcast.
Woo!
You get this show. It's yours. We're dedicating this show to you. Happy birthday. Love you. Glad you were born. Thanks for being in my life. All that. You make the world a better place. Now stay home. Stay isolated. Wash your damn hands.
Yeah.
Quit going to places. You're a millennial. Tonight's not a party night. It's not cool. Don't do it. You're going to kill Dad when you bring the shit back to me. So don't do it. Was somebody else's birthday?
Yes, it is. It is my sister Mary's birthday in San Francisco. Happy birthday, Mary.
Happy birthday, Mary. San Francisco, I certainly hope that you're isolated, that you're staying indoors.
Oh,
Mary.
she is. She's got it.
Great.
Yeah, she's on top of it.
Awesome.
Well, thanks for joining us on our premiere episode. We sure do appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And you can come back for another show tomorrow where we are going to be interviewing another special guest who's working on the front lines in the medical world. That is Lonnie Madar.
Lonnie's going to be with us tomorrow. She's going to talk a little bit about how her life has changed as a healthcare provider, being out there, having to go through the training that you have to go through to, to deal with this disease that's going around, infection, and how that's changed her world and how she sees it changing and affecting patients. So
I'm excited to hear from her.
Come back tomorrow. That's a story you'll certainly want to hear. Is there something else that you want to hear us talk about? Do you want to be a guest on our show? Is there some value that you can bring for our listeners? Is there something that you want to promote?
A story you want to tell?
Story you want to tell? Something that's a little different? You want to sponsor our show? We'd love to have you as a sponsor. Leave us a comment or send us a message. You can leave us a comment below because we certainly love hearing from you.
Yes, we do. So, guys, thanks for shooting this shit with us today. We appreciate it. And remember to wash your hands, isolate, practice social distancing, stay safe, and don't forget to help us out by subscribing to our channel, like this video, share it with your friends, and turn on notifications for Small Talk Arkansas.
Please come back tomorrow. We'll see you then.
See y'all later.